Coming up next is Terry Payne with some public information you might find interesting.
The condition of the roads in our community is always an important topic. And here to discuss street cuts today with me is Nathan Neighbors, who is our engineering construction inspector for the city of Hot Springs. Welcome, Nathan.
Good morning, Terry. How are you?
Just fine. Street cuts, that's not something that people know much about. So let's start off with what are street cuts and why do we have to have them?
Well, that's a good question. Street cuts, basically, you see them all over town, and hopefully they go unnoticed, but sometimes they don't. However, our utilities, like our water, our gas, and some of our wastewater, are located underneath the streets. We need to sometimes maintain them or make repairs or add services to them by cutting into the street and then making the repair. And then when we leave, that's when you see the street cut that's being made and the construction that's being made.
Well, what is the city's goal for street cuts?
Our goal is actually fairly simple. We want to create, once we're done making our repair, we want to create a smooth surface for the drivers and motorists that are coming in and out of our city on our roadways.
So when a street cut is made, sometimes people have to deal with a noisy plate that they'll go over with their vehicle on the road. Right. What are those noisy plates for? Great
question. Those plates are actually covering an open existing cut that we've made. We're in the process of making a repair, or repair is in the final stages, and those plates are there to protect motorists from, like I said, an open project, and also to protect the project from the motorists from a car, so we're not redoing everything as the project's going on by cars passing over it.
Now, there can be good street cuts and bad street cuts. Right. So how would you define a bad street cut?
What I would define a bad street cut is as far as the eye test goes, is an amoeba type shape, one that just really has no definition of a shape. There's not square edges or anything like that. And then a lot of times it'll be cracking away at the ledge from the existing pavement, and you are definitely able to notice it when you ride over it.
Oh, I see. Now that people know a little bit more about street cuts, they might have questions about them.
Right.
Who should they contact?
Well, they can contact me at the engineering department. That number is 501-321-6861. They can look on the website at cityhs.org, click on the city engineer link on the public works page, and then they can also, like I said, email me personally. It's neighborsin@cityhs.net.
Okay, and you might want to repeat that number once again if people want to contact you.
Okay, it's 501-321-6861.
Is there anything else that you'd like to add about the topic of street cuts?
Just, like I said, as a department, we're really working together with contractors and trying to get these projects as efficient and make the final product a very smooth surface for the motorists and least impactful. And like I said, we're encouraging boring, when it's applicable, and then make these cuts as small as possible and least impactful to our motorists.
Great. Well, at any given time, there's always a bit of street construction going on. We just finished the annual paving program, for example, and so there's something always occurring on our city streets. And Nathan is your man who can answer some questions for you if you're not sure of what might be going on in your neighborhood, or perhaps between your home and your place of business where you go to work every day. Thanks, Nathan, for joining us today. And next week, we'll bring you more city news.